Theories that still haunt the Jon Benet Ramsey case. A 6-year-old beauty queen found dead in her own home. A ransom note that made no sense. And a case that, nearly 30 years later, still has no answers. What really happened to Jon Benet Ramsey? On December 26, 1996, in Boulder, Colorado, the Ramsey family woke up to every parent's worst nightmare. Jon Benet Ramsey was missing, and a bizarre ransom note was left behind. But hours later, the case took a shocking turn when her body was found inside the house. Since then, investigators, journalists, and the public have debated one question: was this an inside job or the work of an intruder? Let's break down the most talked about theories. One of the most controversial theories is that someone in the Ramsey family was involved. People who believe this point to the ransom note. It was unusually long, written on paper, from inside the house, and even matched Patsy Ramsey's notepad. There were also no clear signs of forced entry. Some think Jon Benet's death may have been an accident, possibly involving her brother, followed by a staged cover-up. Others suspect one of the parents directly. But here's the twist. Years later, DNA evidence led authorities to officially clear the Ramsey family. Still, many people aren't convinced. Another major theory is that an unknown intruder broke into the home. Supporters point to DNA found on Jon Benet's clothing that didn't match anyone in the family. There was also a broken basement window that could have been an entry point. And the ransom note mentioned a mysterious foreign faction. But critics argue, why would an intruder stay long enough to write such a long note inside the house? And how did they leave without being seen? Modern technology has added a new layer to this case. Unidentified male DNA was found in multiple places on Jon Benet's clothing. Some believe this could finally lead to the killer, especially with advances like genetic genealogy. But others argue the DNA could be contamination, meaning it may not belong to the killer at all. So is it the key to solving the case or a misleading clue? This theory blends elements of others. It suggests Jon Benet may have died accidentally, possibly from a head injury, and the rest of the scene was staged afterward. The combination of injuries, along with the strange ransom note, raises one question: was the crime scene telling the full story? Over the years, several individuals have confessed or been suspected. One man even falsely confessed in 2006, but his DNA didn't match. Others have been investigated, but none have been charged. Every lead seems to raise more questions than answers. So what really happened? Was it someone inside the home? A calculated intruder? Or something we haven't even considered? The truth is, this case remains unsolved. What do you think happened? Drop your theory in the comments. And if you want more unsolved mysteries like this, make sure to subscribe. Because some stories refuse to stay buried.